Hi guys, you have seen how to create no motion at all by creating stills and holding frames. There are several ways to slow down or speed up a clip. In this lecture, you will cover how to slow down or speed up a clip by fitting it in a predetermined in-out points on the timeline. This is called fill to fit. This is mainly used to fill a definite gap within the timeline. So now you are in section 7.2 and you have the extreme biking V2. If you double click on it, you will notice also I did some work here. I just moved some clips, created some gaps, nothing major. It's a very simple editing, but I want to do it because the sequence became a bit messy while giving the course. And now you have 3 other clips that we want to use. Fine. Before we start doing fill to fit, I would like you to go to your preferences and make sure that one option is checked. If you are on Windows, of course you come to Edit. If you are on the Mac, you will go to Premiere Pro CC. You click on Edit or Premiere Pro CC, go to your preferences, and inside preferences, please go to Timeline. Within the timeline here, you want to look at the last option. If for some reason this is unchecked, please make sure it is checked. Otherwise, you and I will have a mismatch like it says here. So we click OK. Fine. Let's zoom in on this clip over here. If you press plus on the keyboard, that is okay. You notice I put 2 markers. And if you listen to the guy here,
because I can pedal uphill all day long with it, and then
he's talking about riding his bike uphill all day long. That's very fine. We want to cover him with a B-roll that somehow shows that he's riding up or he's struggling up. Maybe not struggling, but he's riding up. So we will set our in point on the first marker. We press Shift M to go to the next marker. I will set the in point, pressing I. Then I go to the next marker, Shift M. You notice that I tried to cover even the next clip. It's not nice just to cut it when he's talking, make it a bit interesting. So here is the out point. Cool. I have a clip here, high gear. If you double click on it, it's pretty interesting. I put an in and out point, but you can do much better than I do. For example, if you take it from here, or I took it from here and here. If you press Ctrl Shift Space, you will play it. On the Mac, remember, is Option K. Okay, that's pretty good. To perform a fill to fit, you need the in-out point within the source monitor and in-out point within your sequence. Moreover, you need to select your track, the source patching, because here you are patching. So we want V1 to come on the track 2, V2. We don't want any audio to come over. And then you come to overwrite. Of course, you don't care where your playhead is. It will do the job here. I'll click on overwrite or press period. And the fit the clip dialog box will appear. Now you have very many options. You are at liberty, of course, to come and test them all. For now, we want to work with the change clip speed, fit to fill. Now, if you click OK, you will notice it has fit 3 seconds and 15 frames inside the in and out point. We don't have in and out point now. What you can do is just select the clip. You know the in and out point, they are at the extremities of this clip. Just press the / and here you are. You have back your in and out point from the head frame of the clip to the tail frame of this clip. So it has fit 3 seconds 15 frames into 2 seconds 16 frames. Of course, now it became much speedier. If you play it, and somehow is not so good, it's not nice. So let's try to do something. I will just delete this one and try again. If it is too speedy, then you want to reduce here your 3 seconds. For example, instead of him coming up, let's say over here, and now I have 2 seconds and 10. That's okay. So I'm just squeezing in 6 frames. I will click on the overwrite and of course change clip speed. If you don't want this message and you always want change clip speed, you can click always use this choice. At this point, it will never ask you, and you have to go to preferences and check it again like we have done in the beginning. So we click OK. And notice how it fitted very nice. I will get back the in-out point by selecting the clip and pressing /. Here you are. Now, let's play it. Well, it looks better. Not bad. Okay. Now let's do the second one here. From the end of this clip, so I will select V2 and press down arrow. Here you are, I'm sure at the end. And I'll set here the in point, and then I want to go to this last frame. I will just press twice and put the out point and maybe move a bit to the marker. It's always nicer not to be 100% with the dialogue. Cool. So here he's saying something else. He's talking about going downhill.
Downhill all day with it. Kind of like the best of both worlds. So
cool. We can cover all this. Let's take here the other clip and double click on it. And if you play it, cool. So we have our in and out point now in the sequence, and we have our in and out point. All we have to do is to press on overwrite. Make sure you have selected V1 on V2 for your source patch. And here you are. It will ask you also again. You can say change clip speed. You click OK, and it has fitted. Let's look at it now. Actually, if you go back to your in and out point by pressing /, you will notice it has fit 3 second 18 into 3 second 7. So it's sped it up just a bit. Here you are.
Go ride downhill all day with it. Kind of like the best of both worlds.
Which is cool. Now, of course, later on we will learn about a tool that will allow us to change the speed just by clicking and dragging. And maybe you would like to add another frame from here, for example. You will want to add this one, which is pretty nice. If you take it from here, also it's going downhill somehow. Yep, just from here. For example, this is the in point, and then when he disappears, this is the out point. Now, of course, you can just stretch this one, so you don't take the whole clip. Then go to the end. That is down arrow. Here you are. You put the in point here. You just do the overwrite and change clip speed, fit to fill. Okay, so now you have put two clips.
You can go ride downhill all day with it.
Okay,
Kind of like the best of both worlds.
and they're pretty fast. That's not bad. It's quite nice, in fact. I like very much this option, and I want you to try to use it as much as possible. Don't struggle over 5 frames. Just fit them, and most probably it will fit very nicely. The speed will change. Now, when you render this, it will come out perfect.
Love it because I can pedal uphill all day long with it, and then I can go ride downhill all day with it. Kind of like the best of both worlds. So
thank you for listening. I will see you in the next lecture.